Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum, guys. Today I would like to tell you the main range topic, which we familiar with the algebraic topics. We have to know these types of topics like domain range in algebra, in graphing. So watch my video till end if you are considering geometry, graphing in your topics. Okay, difference between domain and range we have to consider now. What is the domain? What is the range? If in a graph we have to be followed by two or three or six algebraic, but in a simple graph there are two variables x y. Okay, we may call them x y, more generally used variables x y. The values, one may be domain and one may be range. What will be the domain and what will be the range, we have to find by our topic. The values given by the statement, it is independent of range of function. The values given by a statement are domain. More likely, x value are of domaining value. Domain of the function of a graph is x. Okay, which may be 0, 1, 2, 3, minus infinity to infinity. It may be changed varied time to time. And the values calculated by us in a solution is a range. It may be really sometimes y, but sometimes domain may be x or y, range may be x or y. Okay, you have to know that what is the domain and what is the range. Range depends upon domain of a function. Okay, but domain is independent of a range. Domain may be infinity to minus infinity, but when we have a different trigonometric functions, it may have different types of functions. Okay, then we call them independent to domain. If domain is a real value number, it's a number which gives a real number, then we call it a real domain and true domain. But if a domain is not correct, it is dependent on the values which gives us iota, proportion, quotient in 0, proportion in a 0, which has a denominator in a 0, then we call that domain is not correct, which gives a not correct range. Okay, for example, for a function y is equals to 2x, where we are given by x values, when we are given by the values, then we call it domain. X is a domain of a function. Find the graphically domain and range. You may be consider simple, what is the range and what is the domain. Simply check whose values are given is called domain and whose values are not given is called range. Okay, and you have to find out in solution the range of the statement. Okay, hope you get the topic well. If you get well, then subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.